welcome to Dave's Think Tank. Recently I've had a number of home repairs to do, and it occurred to me that some of the techniques I use to reduce the cost for these type of projects can be used by just about anyone. Here's an example. Recently, Brenda, my wife and former sweetheart, told me about a problem in her laundry room. The tap in the laundry room sink was no longer functioning properly, and water was spraying all over the room whenever you used it. Well, I took a look at it and figured I would have to put in a new tap. The old one is about 30 years old and possibly due for replacement. So these taps are only about $30. So I take a look at what I need to do. And it looks like I'll have to pull out the entire sink to get at the pipes. Now this is an old plastic sink and it's seen better days. So I figure if I have to pull it out, I may as well put in a brand new stainless steel sink. So I priced this, and the new sink is about $800. Not only that, but the faucet that goes with it is priced at $200. Well, to get at the sink, it turns out I'll have to move the washer and dryer, and ever helpful Brenda tells me that these appliances are possibly approaching their best buy date, and maybe they could be replaced while we have them out anyway. So a new washing machine's about $500, and the dryer is $400, and so call that another $1,000. Then it occurred to me, the laundry room has never been painted, and the floor in there is in rough shape from 30 years of a washing machine bouncing its way across the room on a linoleum floor. So maybe I can paint and put down some tile while the room is empty. And just like that, this is starting to look like a $5,000 job in the better part of a week for me. So it was about this point that I asked Brenda to remind me, what was the original problem I was trying to solve? And she told me that faulty tap in the sink. So I go back to take a look at the tap, and I find the end piece comes off. Now, it looks in rough shape, but I realize I've got a brand new one of these down in the basement. So I scrubbed the tap with a bit of vinegar and an old toothbrush to get rid of the calcium buildup. I replaced the end piece with a brand new one. Guess what? Job done. Total cost, $0. Net savings, $5,000. There are a lot of ways to save money on projects like this, but the best way, and the way I like best, is simply to not do the project. Here's another handy tip. Often, the parts you'll need to complete a project can be found in your very own basement, but not necessarily where you might think. You might think of looking in the workroom, on a shelf. Not necessarily. Quite often, you're going to find everything you need is in your basement ceiling, and the access is through a little hole behind a lamp like this. You just get in there, and your best friend for a project like this is going to be your crowbar. Let's get in there and see what we can find. Okay, so there wasn't a lot up there this time. There's a nice length of wire you can see there that we can salvage for something. I noticed there's a nice big piece of wood up there I'm going to try to remember in case I might need that sometime. Now, I also found this metal box. So this is good metal, you know. You can make that into a jewelry box or an ashtray. Well, lots of good things you can use something like this for. Okay, I'm going to put that back together and I will talk to you when I'm done. So here we are, everything back in place, just as if nothing ever happened. So I'm going to try turning this on, and if that works out well, I will get right back to you.